Hello. Welcome back for more SPL commentary. Today we are looking at Monai against Mako. Both players are 3-0 coming into this week, so that's interesting. I would have never expected Mako to go 3-0, that's for sure, but hey, if you that's good. I mean, I don't really care, but I'm just saying. Right, so what do we have here? Monai forgot his Tyranitar at home, but that's okay. It turned into a clef, apparently. No, it turned into a jelly center, actually. That's pretty funny. So this type of build you never see, almost never, which is basically weatherless with spikes and jellies into spin lock. This is something you never see. It's okay. I don't hate it. You need to maneuver well around Latios and Alakazam, obviously, but you need to do that anyway because um, some people do not want to balance this tier apparently, so we are stuck playing Latios Zam Simulator every game. And I mean, the goal of this team is just like Sand Sidespawn, right? Get rocks up, but you have a spin blocker, and then go Zam, mash buttons, everything dies. We're doing great then, fantastic. Mako has a rain team with Tentacruel. Rare sighting nowadays. Most trains prefer Starmie. And Caesar, Thunderous, Therian, Landorus, Ferro. Oh, I think this is a bit of a weird setup. Usually you want Keldeo together with Caesar, right? Because it's decent at getting rid of psychics that are very annoying for Keldeo. And it can also kill Jellicent sometimes. And again, that's another very annoying one for Keldeo. It's also very annoying for Celebi, and like the pattern is clear. But there's no Keldeo here. Although killing Celebi is fine for Thunders too, so that's okay still. It's also nice for a Tentacle, right? You can maybe you can spin with a bit more safety, let's say. So how does this team win? Well, there's a Thunderous, so just click Thunder and everything will drop eventually, except the Latios, but you can paralyze it. Leads probably simply lead Clef. I think you lead Clef in this matchup. And click Thunder Wave on the Politoed turn 1. If your opponent leads Landorus, you click Knockoff. Maybe. This probably is Scarflando, right? I mean, it could be. I think it's Scarf Rocks, and then Spikes Ferro with whatever moves they run nowadays. With this setup, probably knockoff, but who knows? Mako should probably lead Ferro. If Monai leads Salakazam, you just stand up and shake his hand and say, "Okay, you win. You're the best player on the planet. Goodbye." I think Ferro for Mako and for Monai. Monai has no spin there, but he also only takes spikes on 2. But only 2 bones takes spikes damage. That's pretty dangerous. Especially when both are pretty decent into Scizor. Is the Wincon getting them all up and then win with Scizor somehow? I guess. There's also Tandrus, that's as usual very annoying. Right. So lead Ferro for Mako. Monai could lead probably. I will lead Lando actually. If Mako leads Politoed, you can just switch to Jelly. But you can also lead Ferro. I don't hate it either. Let's see. Jelly. Jelly is a pretty good lead actually. No. Monai is right. Just Wisp to 1. And Tentacruel? What? Why? Just go Politoed. If your Politoed gets burned, who cares? Politoed utterly useless this game. Tentacruel is not utterly useless. Like, what? So if Monai just clicks rocks once, like, what? Oh man, what is going on? And okay, these are okay. Arlando the Cruel, that's pretty insane. Scarf Scissor, pretty much. Actually, no, is that banda damage? Um, this could be special defensive Landorus, which means it will be slower than Choice Band Scissor if it's max speed, which they all are nowadays. 20% from -1 is a lot of damage. It feels like a lot of damage, so I'm going to say that this is banned. Okay, Thunderous comes out. Okay, one thing. Sazandora is a dragon, not Thunderous Therian. These guys called like Boruto Rosu or whatever in the Japanese game, so please, please fix this mistake at once. Oh, it's your turn. But then why bother with Scissor if you are a Newton Thunderous? Like, this feels a bit extreme. Okay, you turn. Decent damage, but okay, see, this is the problem. Now, Tentacle is burned, so you cannot just send it on rocks like this. And there's no rain up either, so it will just die, basically. And it will be extremely sad that the squid died, but you let it take a waste to run for what purpose exactly? I don't understand. Right, so oh, this is dumb. Just click spikes, I think. It's a bit greedy, but you're losing, so do a bit of an aggressive play or don't. And when I can just click spikes here. I'm a bit confused. So this is Scarflando, and this is Rocks, Mono Rocks Ferro. Okay, knockoff. Oh, it was Chopple, not even Lamberry. Okay. Oh, this is optimal black and white. Hell yeah. I mean, I was almost won, right, from here. This is an insane way to play this game from Mako. Um, like what do you do? Well, I can just stay in forever. So can Mako. Problem with that is, um, oh my lord, this is catastrophic. Oh, Shizor is dead. No, you cannot spin ever with like this game is done. Mako's team is going to get fried on hazards. Like this is just horrible. And you lose to Latios too now. You lose to Zan too. Oh, look at Monai flexing. This is an insane Alakazam name to regress in Island. Like, what? Okay. Whatever, just click Psychic Move and you win. This game is done. Alright, this seems a pattern for this week where all games are over. Oh, this was an offensive tie too. It drops. Well, either way, it will die in two, so that's okay. Alright, Scarflander comes out, you switch to Ferro, you're on Lando. It doesn't matter. Like, nothing you do matters. If Mako clicks Ice and snipes your Lando, who cares? Go Zan and click Psychic yourself and like, what's... Okay, the only thing you should be careful of is doing Jelly Scent on the Tentacle. That's the only play you must absolutely do. Everything else, you can just switch around indefinitely, sacrifice everything, whatever, YOLO, we don't care, and win. But this is the only one that matters. Okay. I mean, Recover, Nightshade, Skull, Shadow Ball. No matter what you click, you have won. And yeah, there it is. If Tentacle tries to spin now, it dies to Iron Barbs, by the way. Although I think Pharaoh will die first. Also Jellison dies to others, so yeah, no, there's no there's no game. Actually, Surf Latios also sweeps just in case this was necessary. Just going through the motion, but there's nothing to say really. This just over, mega over, hyper over. Um, yeah, you sacrifice this guy, then go Regress Island, or just click Surf. Just go Latios and click Surf, or go Sam and click Psychic, sure. When Lando comes out, you switch to your own Lando, and the game is over. Or go Clef if you really want to flex, but just go Lando. Oh, Scarf Stone Edge. Nice crit. And here comes the Scarf Latios. I mean, I'm assuming Scarf because this Sam is probably Life Orb. And -1. And Mako for Fates. Well, what is there to say? Uh, Turn 1 Wisp probably go Politoed there, and then double out because the Ferrothorn is probably switching in. Uh, or actually your opponent will taunt, so just probably maybe taunt. You don't reveal your lack of lefties by switching on Wisp turn 1 because lefties go before Wisp per damage. So even if you were lefties, it wouldn't show. So that's okay. And you can okay, if you do that, one, use get rain up, which is nice. Two, you can then immediately switch to Thunderous, which is much more threatening than whatever the heck was Mako's plan there. Like, okay, I also disagree leading with Scarflando, so this is a very weird lead. Like, suppose your opponent lead Ferro, like, what do? I don't know what do you do? Someone tell me what's the plan. Okay, Jellicent is a great lead though. I will say that. Like if here you go Politoed instead. You could have even lead Politoed realistically. That would be probably more interesting than this. And the other problem with Tentacruel turn 1 on the Jelly is that like Jellicent has no reason to stay in on Tentacruel at all. It's scared of Toxic, obviously. And so you get Toxic and like you get burned, and then what? You forced out the jelly, great, and you go Shizor trying to pursue it, but the jelly has no reason to stay in on Tentacle, and in fact, it has all the reason to get the fuck out. And if you want to go that path, you probably should double to Thunderous here and not to Shizor. Although, once again, no rain up because science and now this turn rocks go up and then you've lost. Like your only out here is to get mega lucky with Thunderous, but the rain is not up. You cannot even bank on thundering things. Like yeah, you go Thunderous here, fantastic, and then what's like you have to guess it right. You can probably click Thunder. You should click Thunder maybe, but then it's your turn Thunderous, which means you are completely um, non-threatening, and so that's how your dreams and hopes go die. Yeah, not much to say really. Uh, like, yeah, I don't know. This felt out of control since turn 1, and yeah, not much to say. Team kind of mid, then you sacrifice your spinner to one like that is just never going to work out, I think. The, but it's weird, right? Because Thunders is such a good mod in this matchup. You have unchallenged Rain, and it takes one Thunder Para to completely flip the game over. But then that happens, and suddenly your Thunder is kind of worthless, let's say. Not really worthless, but not ideal. And so yeah, that's just what it is. And yeah, don't let your tentacle get per turn one without rain up, especially because then it's just ah. Feels like a couple of games this week were very went went down real fast, like went downhill real fast. But hey, I'm not the one playing, so these people are probably better than me at the game. And so yeah, maybe I should have signed up and not get both. And yeah, that's about it. Right, that's it. See you next time.